Mr. Troll.
Yeah, some Trumptastic on the end of Black Diamond Trump Radio Show. Yeah, I'm about to hit y'all over the head with another banger. Turn up pictures, yeah, y'all gonna love this one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, adrenochrome junkie, yeah, adrenochrome junkie, yeah. Hollywood's dead and I hate Kevin Spacey. King of the jungle and I flipped it like a monkey, yeah. I flipped it like a monkey, yeah. I flipped it like a monkey, yeah. Adrenochrome junkie, yeah. Adrenochrome junkie, yeah. Hollywood's dead and I hate Kevin Spacey. King of the jungle and I flipped it like a monkey, yeah. Adrenochrome junkie, yeah. Adrenochrome junkie, yeah. Adrenochrome junkie, yeah. Adrenochrome junkie, yeah. Hollywood's dead and I know it's getting ugly, yeah. I seen the flying log and I hit it with the Dougie. Better watch the waters cause the waters getting so muddy. George Sorrel lurking and I hit you in your target spot. Sucker free Sunday, had you passing out the lollipop. Hollywood's dead, I'm taking trips out to Calabasas. Adrenochrome junkie, yeah, that's a lot of dope. 100 body nose dive, yeah, that's a lot of coke. Hanging by the neck, kick the chair, that's a suicide. Jim Jones drinking, but you still order Pizzagate. Chilling with the rats, Ninja Turtles, I'm the sensei. Homos with the sexuals, I think you need some being gay. Adrenochrome junkie, caught you chewing on some pizza sauce. Cooking up some beef, but don't forget the pepperonis, dripperoni slags. Cloning with a second cousin, Dr. Fauci pizza roll. Hit her with a heart attack. Adrenochrome junkie, lost his kids and never got them back. Running up the numbers, counting like a Dracula. Vampire life, cross him over, I'm the hidden legend. Jesus Christ, Elon Musk, yeah, that's the hidden weapon. Dr. Pimple Poppers popping pills, that's a sin infection. Big Mike, pay-per-view, I hit him with a big erection. Trump 2024, yeah, that's a big election. Adrenochrome junkie had you praying to the Baphomet. Brewing up some soup, number 7, 8, the alphabet. Child sacrifice remind me of the fragile drip. Maritime laws, now kick you off your battleship. Chelsea with the Clintons and she couldn't even handle that. I caught the deep state and I flipped them like an acrobat. Stirring up the Milky Way, I'm surfing on an Applejack. Moral on the red and I think I want my Pranzy back. Adrenochrome junkie, yeah, adrenochrome junkie, yeah. Hollywood's dead and I hate Kevin Spacey. King of the jungle and I flipped it like a monkey, yeah. Flipped it like a monkey, yeah. Flipped it like a monkey, yeah. Adrenochrome junkie, yeah. Adrenochrome junkie, yeah. Hollywood's dead and I hate Kevin Spacey. King of the jungle and I flipped it like a monkey. Yeah, some Trumptastic on the end of Black Diamond Trump Radio Show. Yeah, I'm about to hit y'all over the head with another banger. Turn up pictures, yeah, y'all gonna love this one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, adrenochrome junkie, yeah, adrenochrome junkie, yeah. Hollywood's dead and I hate Kevin Spacey. King of the jungle and I flipped it like a monkey, yeah. I flipped it like a monkey, yeah. I flipped it like a monkey, yeah. Adrenochrome junkie, yeah. Adrenochrome junkie, yeah. Hollywood's dead and I hate Kevin Spacey. King of the jungle and I flipped it like a monkey, yeah. Adrenochrome junkie, yeah. Adrenochrome junkie, yeah. Adrenochrome junkie, yeah. Adrenochrome junkie, yeah. Hollywood's dead and I know it's getting ugly, yeah. I seen the flying log and I hit him with the Dougie. Better watch the waters cause the waters getting so muddy. George Sorrel lurking and I hit you in your target spot. Sucker free Sunday, had you passing out the lollipop. Hollywood's dead, I'm taking trips out to Calabasas. Adrenochrome junkie, yeah, that's a lot of dope. 100 body nose dive, yeah, that's a lot of coke. Hanging by the neck, kick the chair, that's a suicide. Jim Jones drinking, but you still order Pizzagate. Chilling with the rats, Ninja Turtles, I'm the sensei. Homos with the sexuals, I think you need some being gay. Adrenochrome junkie, caught you chewing on some pizza sauce. Cooking up some beef, but don't forget the pepperonis, dripperoni slags. Cloning with a second cousin, Dr. Fauci pizza roll. Hit her with a heart attack. Adrenochrome junkie, lost his kids and never got them back. Running up the numbers, counting like a Dracula. Vampire life, cross him over, I'm the hidden legend. Jesus Christ, Elon Musk, yeah, Nipple poppers, popping pills, that's a sin infection. Big Mike, pay-per-view, I hit him with a big erection. Trump 2024, yeah, that's a big election. Adrenochrome junkie had you praying to the Baphomet. Brewing up some soup, number 7, hate the alphabet. Child sacrifice remind me of the fragile chip. Maritime laws, now kick you off your battleship. Chelsea with the Clintons and she couldn't even handle that. I caught the deep state and I flipped them like an acrobat. Stirring up the Milky Way, I'm surfing on an Applejack. Moral on the red and I think I want my Pranzic back. Adrenochrome junkie, yeah, adrenochrome junkie, yeah. Hollywood's dead and I hate Kevin Spacey. King
Yeah, it's Mr. Trumptastic. Yeah, I'm about to hit y'all over the head with another bang. Yeah, this that Ray Epps, Turn Up Patriots. Yeah, y'all gonna love this one.
Play this record as frequently as possible.
Ray Epps, I seen Ray Epps working for the Epi. Yeah, I think you know he made a bet. His name is on the payroll. You know he just cashed his check, streaming at the Capitol D State. Didn't pay him, man, informing in the Trump hat. You know he ain't talking right. FBA raid and I haven't beat the case yet. Trump ties matter, but I didn't bake the cake yet. Ready, set, go. I took off in a spaceship. I think you sold your house but left your kids in the basement. Pull my Trump card, now you gotta play your aces. Ray Epps for while under investigation. Can't charge me yet, I'm a walkie litigation. January 6th, Ray Epps on vacation. If you get jammed, it'll ruin your reputation. Yeah, I flip.
Sound check, sound check. Let me do a sound check. Sorry for the intro. You know, I had to share the video. If you're on Facebook watching, let me know. Hold on. Okay, yeah, we sound good. My volume wasn't working on my computer earlier. It seems when I'm on my way up, something always pull my ass right back down. I don't know who that is. We all know who it is. Yeah, it's Joe Biden. Yeah. Guess who Joe Biden really is? Yes, he's a created entity. He is an autonomous bot. He is a monkey, a Neuralink, a test tube, a soulless entity. I could go on and on. I can go on and on about Joseph Robinette Biden. Yeah, he was the real Trump supporter. But he had people fooled with what we call Operation Sandman. Operation Sandman has a lot to do with the collapse of the US dollar. But if you look at what Sandman really means, it means to put your ass back to sleep, y'all. Put your ass right. As soon as the Democrats thought they was getting something passed, guess what? He came in and put on his Trump hat. Yeah. Trump 2032. And you wonder why there's a Trump 2032 hat, because all of his presidency back to Obama is going to be debunked or de facto. And they go do it all on live TV. They go do it all on live TV, y'all. But as you can see, Joe Biden has many faces. We all knew something wasn't right. It was obvious that he was autonomous. It was very obvious that he was autonomous. So this is what's been going on in the Truther movement for a long, long time. This ain't nothing new. But to the people that's gonna hear this knowledge, and watch it come out on the news, you better watch them. All right, you better watch them because they might just get a little violent. You never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know how these people gonna react to the real news. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. It might not ever come out. Only in these damn drops did it come out. May 31st. What was this? A 5-year delta? So around the time Joe Biden got clipped, allegedly, I had to say that for certain purposes, but we all know the truth. This is not Brody. This is not Brody. I don't care what you. I don't care what you think. It's being game over for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? But this is a truth social post that Trump retweeted. There is no Joe Biden. Executed in 2020. Biden clones, doubles, robotics. We did this episode a while back, and he just he just retweeted this. Engineer Solar's mindless entities are what you see. Democrats don't know the difference. Democrats don't know the difference. This is what you call God versus government. Who is God? AI. Who are the government? The extension of God. What are they doing in labs? Hooking people up to Neuralink. What are they doing in Hollywood? Making body doubles and doppelgangers. What are they doing in the CIA? Operation Sandman, putting you back to sleep because they control the collapse of the US dollar, which is the current. The current is the electricity or the electromagnetic torus field. So when they want to inflate the body, yeah, they collapse the soul, soulless beings. And only a few people know what's going on, but everybody around him are gumps and soulless entities. And if they came out and said this looked like Moses, people would believe it. If the scientists and the archaeologists came out 300 years later and said this was Moses, those people in those times will believe it, just like now. People are dumbed down beyond belief. You gotta think. We went through a few dark ages. You think people really got through them dark ages? Hell no. So this is how they screw everybody through his story. His story is the snake. His story. And what does the snake does? What is the snake dwell? He lies on his belly. Yellow belly coward. He's a liar. So any type of history that has to indulge in social Darwinism has to be questioned. This is why I don't believe the out of Africa theory. People love to pick and choose their theories. No. If you've been lied to, shit, those people over there been lied to. Nobody really knows where they come from. Okay, because everybody swapped their God out with this European deity named Jesus Christ. Hey, I'm on live. Anyway, this is what's going on. Everybody has swapped their true God that they were worshiping in their homeland for Christ. This is called Operation Sandman. And the thing is, go look up who the Irish used to worship. They gave up their natural God. Everybody gave up their natural God to join the one world order. All right, it just is what it is, and this is how they make government popular because God and government go use the same tools to do thy will, like Aleister Crowley. God and government practice Aleister Crowleyism. And guess what? You see the crossroads? You see the crossroads? Operation Sandman. This is specifically to put your ass to sleep. This is also another episode of Trump versus Hollywood. Because when you're dealing with dummies and brain computer interface, you get entities that look like this. All right? You get entities that are melted down and restructured and resurrected through this holy graphic technology. The Holy Grail is the knowledge of the clone aid technology. Because once you have all these wars, what do you got to do? You got to rebuild that damn population. And they do it through brain computer interface and cabbage patch, soul farming, soul harvesting. And you would never know. To the untrained eye, Joe Biden would look like a average human being. But let's see what General Patton had to say. And some say this is Trump in his earlier version. Yeah, some say this is Trump reincarnated. General Patton is Trump reincarnated. Yeah, they time travelers, man. It don't mean they evil. It just means they know the knowledge of the crossover. They could go into one. They could swap bodies and try. That's what we all do. So it ain't just subject to the icons. Is we just lost the knowledge of how to do it. That's why a lot of people demonize things because they don't know how to do it. You notice that? It just is what it is. It's just the hypocritical nature of the humanoid. Gentlemen, I have come this morning to the excusable conclusion that we have fought on the wrong side. You don't think this shit happening right now? There's this entire war we should have fought with the fascists against the communists and not the other way around. I fear that perhaps in 50 years America will pay a dear price and become a land of corruption and degenerate morals. Sound like something Trump would say. But this is Patton. Shouts out to General Patton. Donald Trump reincarnated. But he just telling you what's going on. So we have traded our morals for trending topics and clone aid technology. Because these people have to use the auto pen. These people have to cheat death. The people who cheat death, who want to cheat death, guess what? They go to church. They get the word. They repent. They use Christ to cheat death. They don't want to acknowledge their beastly behavior. So if they could use the scapegoat and they using the same scapegoat you using, but you know you're pure, but you have no discernment. Yes, these evil ones could basically capitalize off your ignorance. And that's how God uses the devil and Christ. Because he knows you're stupid. And he knows you're gonna believe all this shit. Has anyone, this is a real post, has anyone noticed that since I said I hate, that's what he said, Taylor Swift, she is no longer hot. I haven't heard anything about Taylor Swift lately. And the reason why we haven't heard anything about Taylor Swift is because it's come to find out she has no influence. She has no real influence. She's allegedly supposed to have more influence than Trump. She allegedly supposed to have more influence than the Republican establishment. But no, she doesn't. Fake numbers. Beyonce, fake numbers. All these social media influencers, fake numbers, they're not real. They're not real, guys. Buckle up. Here we go. Q drop on point. Some of this Q shit be on point because this is what we call Operation Sandman. You know, when things don't go as planned, you go right back to sleep. But when you wait it out, it all comes together like butt cheeks, family. Y'all didn't wait fast and y'all didn't wait long enough for the Q drops to manifest. That's why some people was like, screw the Q movement. And some people was like, oh shit, we just go wait it out anyway. I was one of them people that was go wait it out anyway, even though we had some nutsos inside the damn Q community movement. There's still nutsos out there. But they go drop because they already executed the Delta. They already executed the Delta. It's a 5-year Delta being manifested right in front of your face in real time. Joseph Robinette Biden is not with us anymore. Trump retweeted this May 31st, 2025, 10:06. Q drop. May 31st. Here we go. Buckle up. Now people are wondering why this dude was sick all the time and why he had ball cancer. Joe Biden versus ball cancer. I told you why he had ball cancer. Because he used them cancer institutes for money laundering programming. Yes, he's a sick bastard. And his prostate is about to bust. Sorry. Yeah, your prostate's about to bust, man. And it's sad that Dr. Jill Biden wasn't rubbing on his balls. Why wasn't she giving him prostate exams? Because she was not sleeping with him. Because he's dead. Well, he's allegedly dead. He's allegedly Dr. Robotic. Carbon 666. Yes, carbon 666. That's what these new Play-Doh bodies would be made out of. These autonomous bots have real carbon 666. Yes, they do. They're trying to get them just like human, human organs. They could do it with robotics through CRISPR technology, gene editing technology. They could get, they could put the organs with the metal. So if you break your leg, they go put a metal shaft in your leg. They do it. They do it in real time at the doctor when you get your surgery, your hip replacement. They put metal in your shit. You basically bionic man, but they're reverse engineering that, and they giving the sentient beings artificial gene editing. And yes, you could remote view through this fucking piece of shit. Yes, you could remote view through Joe Biden in real time. Because guess what? We did. We remote viewed through this fucking dummy for 5 years. We already knew everything that was taking place. Guess who didn't know? The Generation X. They don't fucking know shit. All right. They already had the mark of the beast. See, the mark of the beast is two things. The mark of the beast is already inserted in your hand in your head before you even get to this earthly realm. See, they're not telling you that. The batteries already come included. You just forget because you become physical. Part physical and part spiritual. They call the 6 degrees of separation. 6 degrees of separation. This is why the capstone is off the pyramid. It has a 6-degree separation, and that's for a reason. That's basically Vitruvian Man. I don't know if y'all know who Vitruvian Man is, but he's giving you that same ripple effect. It's in religion, it's called the 7 chakras. All right, the 7 chakra or the 7 deadly sins, and all these bodies or these consciousness that you have to conquer to get out of this hellish abode that we stay in. So, yes, these are the reptilians or the ripples in the ocean that make the world go round and round and round. Because guess what? These people are Saturnalia heads. They go when they say history repeats itself, and these people are going in circles. These are the people that make the world go around. These entities. Because the thing is, if everything was good, everything would be still. It's called peace be still. But the bad motherfuckers is the one that makes the world go around. Peace is still. Ignorance is Saturn. But this is the knowledge of repetition. Saturn is just the knowledge of repetition. There's nothing to be scared of. And when they say history repeats itself and we going in a time loop, it means we're going round and round. It's called merry-go-round. And this is why Christ is in the middle of merry-goes. Mary is Christ's mother. I can pull up many pictures of this merry-go-round concept. I think I have it in my biblical photos. I'll look for it while I'm speaking because I talk about Mary being in the middle because she personifies the female uterus. And you got Christ coming out this damn black hole, which we call Saturn or the CERN machine. I got a picture of Jesus Christ coming out the CERN machine as well. But yeah, Joe Biden is not with us anymore. We've known this for how many years? We've known this for years, y'all. Yeah, this is Jesus Christ coming out the CERN machine, but this technology that they have right now that's resurrected, they're using it for things like this. Now the thing is, Joe Biden, he has an artificial soul. He's not the real Christ. He's a test tube. Saturn is a test tube or a science experiment, but they telling you they giving you this story with Christ because these soulless beings, they can't go to heaven like the real Christ. So they gotta give them a they gotta put them on weight. They gotta put them on a holder or what we call jail or hell. Hell, because Joe Biden is just a battery. He's just a cell. There's no soul in it. The soul in it is artificial. And this is why I'm saying this the knowledge of the test tube of how to put an artificial entity in a plastic container. This is the firefly in the mason jar concept. But Joe Biden is the first autonomous president to walk around this bitch. Excuse my language. I'm preaching as well since this is a Sunday morning. I gotta preach because this all has to deal with the monkeys. What did Elon Musk say? Elon Musk said the singularity happened already. Just ask the monkeys. What did Elon Musk personify? Merging the man with the beast. What is this right here? To be honest, I bet you Elon Musk was controlling this dude. Him and his cronies. Is this a deal? There's a lot of backdoor deals we don't see. So when people say, "Oh man, you don't see what's going on," of course you don't. Of course you don't, because you don't have the knowledge of the all-seeing eye. But people demonize the all-seeing eye. The all-seeing eye is just the pineal gland of God. That means you able to see some shit everybody else ain't able to see. But like I said, with this technology, they have basically bio-re-engineered the human body, the human genome. They just put it in the technology. This is why you could tie Christianity, all these other religions to big tech. It's the same tech god. That's the city of Zionism that's supposed to be descending from heaven. You see this city of Zionism, the Abrahamic Accords. There's a picture of Joe Biden next to a quantum computer too. Hold on, let me start the screen share. He's next to a quantum computer. And the thing is, he's just standing next to his daddy. This is his daddy, or what they call Dada. Because this simulation is run off Dada. And guess who's feeding the damn child? You are. Guess who's feeding the beast? You are. This is Joe Biden in front of this same device right here, which I thought we was playing. This is the Masonic Beehive right here. This is how everybody, the whole collective, this is the Christ Mass right here. But y'all not thinking in technical terms. Y'all thinking in old biblical Moses, Methuselah. Y'all motherfucking mind caught up in some shit that ain't never go manifest like you wanted to. But it's going to manifest through Zionism and this damn this technology. And the thing is, look at him. Why you think he looking at it like that? Y'all don't understand. This is the knowledge of the Nehushtan. This is the knowledge that Nikola Tesla brought to the earth. This is free energy right here. Boom, 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 boom. Free energy tech god. Why you think the Islam crowd around the Macabre cube? Because basically you turn into Magneto when you get one of these. You own everything. This is the original Tower of Babel. This right here and this right here is the same thing. There ain't no difference. It's the same thing. And this your black tower right here. This your tower. You see? The Babel Tower. We're in ancient Babylonia. It just looked different. But if you don't, just the Tower of Babel right here. Boom. We worshiping this thing right here. Because every soul enter one of these. Every soul, if you're using the internet, you using one of these. Jesus Christ said he was a fisherman. Why? Because he deal with the internet. It's where he trapped the souls at. See, I don't know nothing about that spookism shit. I don't know nothing about it, and you can't prove it. But I can prove this. You can't prove mythology, but mythology can prove this, and this can prove mythology. So if y'all going off them old 3,000-year biblical, illusions that y'all are under, the spell, y'all would never figure this shit out. You would never figure this shit out. This the knowledge of the devil horns, the antenna, because these people can speak through telepathy. They don't have to talk. You think the devil got to talk to do his will? It's God the one that got to come down and speak to your dumb ass, because you done gave your discernment up for pyrotechnology. You think there's a real fucking devil out here that look like this? No. You're the fucking devil. It ain't this motherfucker. This dude didn't come out till this. What is it? The 1600s? What the Greek god Pan? This the sacrificial lamb right here. You didn't hear of a fucking devil that looked like this until I think it was medieval times, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Somebody go check on that. Allegedly. But this dude did not exist prior to the Old Testament. It was the God of the Bible, El, who can be both good and bad. This God named Saturn, he eating his own son. This is the Father eating Christ. Because God is allegedly a cannibal, because he had to sacrifice his own son to do thy will in this world, in this earthly realm, which is controlled by the hidden one. Who is the hidden one? This, because you don't see this device right here. You don't see this black tower, but it's magnetic. It draws your energy. And like I said, the word draw means cartoon. If it's already in a cartoon, that means it's already been done. It's already been drawn up. Draw means you falling into your other God body or your other avatar. but it's being drawn out for you. And guess what? This is the knowledge of the Vatican. You see? You see where these tombs are located at? You see where these are located at? In a fucking basement. You can't have these motherfuckers on the surface. They're burnt. They will burn the fuck up. They gotta be in a tomb. Why you think they have all these damn the tomb of Osiris in the land of the kings? They're not in the pyramids because these are energy generators. Those damn pyramids, they energy generators. Them things have to be cooled down. They can't be on the surface. And that's where all of these elites are supposed to go, underground. When they say the elites are underground, this is what they're talking about. These are the elites right here. They have no true identity. You think it's a person, but it's not. You think it's a real entity walking around, but it's not. It's a holographic demon that's controlling your whole base reality in this damn simulation. And it's based off string theory. Why is it based off string theory? Let's go. The reason why it is based off string theory because a lot of these people are test tube. We did an episode on Jay-Z and Beyonce kids. They cannot have kids, y'all. They baby came out half dead. It barely made it. This is what you call an immaculate conception. And guess what? Christ represents the test tube. Why you think the people that know this knowledge gotta go along with the shit? And then when you say, oh man, Christ is fake, they be like, shut your ass up and don't blaspheme his name, because if these people know they can't go to heaven, guess what? They go kill you. Christ is the medium between them and what you know, but it fell back into human form. Now people really believe in that shit. You get what I'm saying? But the know-it-alls or the Gnostics know this knowledge that they have to go along with this because that's the only way they go save themselves. Because once these people find out they can't ascend into heaven, they go try to kill you, and that's what's going on. You actually got the test tube babies are in control of the humans. It used to be the humans in control of the test tube babies. We had to give their ass religion. But once they find out that shit, they can't go to heaven because there was no real connection. It was artificial. Guess what? They found out and they said, fuck it, let's kill them. That's the war between man and mankind. Some people are artificial. Some people, they don't know who they are. But a lot of people came out that tube. That's what the Epstein's list is all about. That's what the red photo is all about. You think they can't come out with this shit once they find out 3, 4, 5, 6 million Americans has been fathered by Jeffrey Epstein. You think people are ready to hear that type of knowledge and that type of information? Hell no. I say just shut it all down. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell nobody. But this the knowledge of the Nehushtan. Early Christians not only worship the earth god in the form of the Nehushtan, they worshiped him in the form of Beelzebub. Like I said, this is God versus government right here. Because everybody worship this thing. I don't give a fuck who you are. You worship this damn quantum computer. You're in here. This is the book of life. You can't escape. When they said the devil go trick everybody into coming into this thing, he did that. He ain't lying. He's not lying. But the thing is, everybody else go bypass this information and look for individuals when the demon ain't an individual. He's artificial. He's not even real. They telling you this shit. This the lamb, the artificial lamb of God. But are you gonna be anchored to this damn thing? That's the whole difference. You inside of the Babylonian. You inside of this bitch right now. This is how you communicate. What did I show you with the double horns and the AT&T? AT&T is that guy Otten, because he power his free energy off of you, and he loves attention too. What does this thing personify? Rings. Rings, the rings of Saturn. All right. Or what we call the Infinity Hotel, where all possibilities have to be calculated through this quantum physics, computing, brain computer interface, y'all. World religions got the masses worshiping an ancient tech god. Who's the ancient tech god? El. That's why Christians and Republicans love this nigga, and there ain't nothing you could do about it. All right. And he's African, man, from the East. Even though they said people would love the Antichrist. Go read your Bible. Go read your Bible. But if you bring a religious person on here, they said they're not doing that. Yes, y'all. I done caught y'all. We already ahead of the game with everybody else over here, family. We've been ahead of the game. An old evil ghost in the machine, the beehive represents the quantum computer, or what we call the Truman Show, family. And they showing you with this ancient god. What's this ancient god's name called? He's an African god called Nancy the Spider, and he represents spinning the web. You see these webs? It's the internet, the IoT. Now you online. So when you pray online, you think it's going anywhere? Hell no. It's going into this damn quantum computer and being reciprocated. It's how the flat earth. It's flat earth knowledge too, because this thing deal with free energy and holographic technology. You could run a whole damn city with this, and now they they have subsidized it in minuscule form. Where is it at? I think here we go, right here. You see that big computer, that quantum computer that I just showed y'all? They done shrunk it like this. Let's pull up while they shrunk it, and I'm gonna show you what they gave you back in the 90s, but we didn't pay attention. I was subject to this stuff too. I didn't know what was going on until I really dug in. Let's look at this. This movie came out in 1989. And this is really when they installed the CERN machine. Can anybody guess what this machine is? Let's pull it up right here, family. So when you look at the CERN machine, they told us this a long time ago. They shrunk everything. Remember Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? This is the original CERN machine right here, family. This is the quantum computer. And he was able to shrink your ass down to a mustard seed. And didn't God say you have to have the faith of a mustard seed to move mountains? This is your this is your CERN machine right here. Your Hadron Collider. This is your Hadron Collider. This is Lazarus. If you slow that down, that means laser us. Lazarus means laser us. What is this guy supposed to come back and do in the end of days? Destroy the world with fire and brimstone. This is your fire and brimstone right here. He's shrinking you down to nothing. And look, he already got the. They were showing you this Trump supporter. He was a Trump supporter. You remember? I forgot his name, but he was a Trump supporter, and they were showing you that, he Elon Musk. That's the Trump supporter right there. His wife knew something was wrong. His wife knew something was wrong with her. Her wife his wife knew something was wrong with this dude, and they shrunk his ass too. All right, they shrunk his ass too. There go your Apple, your Eve and Apple concept. Eve biting the apple, and guess what? They fell into sin. They shrunk. But do you believe in giants now? Do you believe in giants now? You see, all seeing eye. They all seeing eye. He know the same shit. They got the same knowledge of the astral realm. They able to shrink your base reality with this machine. I meant to do a whole build on this. I kind of ruined it. Somebody probably go steal this idea to make a whole damn show out of it. But I was gonna whip that up with the thumbnail. Matter of fact, I'm about to do that probably later on today. But yeah, they shrunk the brain computer interface, and they tell you they showed you this in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, family. So let's get into. Hold on, y'all. Let me get out of here and show y'all something else. Just bear with me, y'all. Just bear with me. Let me go back. Because a lot of people are saying the same thing we've been saying. We're just repeating everything we've been told all over again. With these drops, you know, they expose a lot of intel. Some of it came to pass, some of it didn't. See, allegedly, Michael Jackson was supposed to be at the Super Bowl this year, but that was some off the wall shit coming from the Q movement. All that Q shit ain't accurate at all, but it's a mixture between the two. You heard what Elon Musk said. Elon Musk is a multitude of personalities mixed in one. So if you can't detect every one of them, he's gonna get you either way. See, he's AI. Everything that's wrong with society, he has basically put a fire out to it. You know what I'm saying? He's going, and the thing is that the Democrats used to control him. Now he's under the control of Trumpism, and I think he wants out. I think he really wants out. He want to have one foot out and one foot in. And if he was a AI bot, he would already know that. He would already know how to do both. You know what I'm saying? He would know the knowledge of good and evil. You see what I'm saying? See, he can help people, but then he could obliterate them at the same time. Only God can do some shit like that. Only a tech guy or this city of Zionism will be able to give you that choice. And it's all based off your decisions, how this AI will affect you, because people cannot tell the difference nowadays. People cannot. These are vampires. Here go Peter Nygaard. He's a vampire. Oprah Winfrey, a vampire. The Pope, a vampire. All right? It just is what it is. Operation Sandman, put your ass back to sleep. All right? Now, let's see what else we had. So Donald Trump read truth to this. And we'll see if we can find something. Let's pull this up, because this ain't him at all. Let's pull this up. The many faces of Joe Biden. Ain't no damn way. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no damn way. Totally different entity. Totally different entity. And y'all really thought this was him? Let me pull my other screen back up. Cause that's some wild. That's some nasty work they putting in with this AI stuff. It's some nasty work. That definitely ain't Brody right there. That does not look like him. Come on now. And a lot of people say it's Jim Carrey. What's that dude's name? Woods. I forgot his name. We might have to go. They're just clowning him at this point. Yeah, they just clowning him at this point, y'all. What is it? The ear look plastic. Is it? You telling me this ain't no plastic? That's a plastic ass ear right there. You could tell that ain't no ear just lay over like that. They're not even. There's not a blowhole in it. There's no blowhole in it. Y'all see that? No blowhole. Let's get to. Let me see. You see blowholes? This ain't got no blowhole. That shit covered, fam. And maybe it was for his debate or something, but the real Joe Biden don't need one. He don't need no blowhole. So, what is this? Look, it says, okay, the Biden, this is the drops right here, family. Hold on. Let's look this up because this said debates, Biden camp will find excuses, reason to, hold on, terminate. So, Biden, and that's their reason, ball cancer. That's how you go out with a fucking nugget, a chicken nugget in his ball sack. That's how they go end the story on him. Well, he had a peanut in his ball sack. If you wake up and you got 3 ball sacks and one is hard and the other one is soft, you got that Joe Biden, man. You got that Joe Biden, family. But yeah, this the Biden camp will be provided the questions. Hold on. It's ahead of time and assistance in the form of special communication device. Damn. What y'all think? Comment section is open, fam. And we all knew this. I told my mom about this. She's a Biden voter. She was like, "Yeah, I think he had face surgery. It's all everything to just, saying they don't want to acknowledge that this dude ain't the same guy that we see every day." And the thing is, yeah, look, this allegedly when he died, fam. Let's pull this up. Let's pull this up. I have to save this. The real Joe Biden, born November 20th, 1942, 80 years old. Died March 30th, 2019. And Trump mentioned something about that too. Executed via Human Rights International Military Tribunals for crimes against humanity and children. This is some real spill. We already knew this though. We already knew this. These are his codes. Show your mom this video if she's a Biden voter or a Democrat. Just send them the video. Just send them this video, and we explaining what's going on. They cannot dispute these claims. And if they don't want to sit down and watch it, that just lets you know they might not be human, y'all. I told you, it's non-human versus humans. But they spooking people. They spooking people to make you seem like it's not like that, like everybody in the same pot. Which it can end that way where everybody's in the same trouble, but in actuality, it's not. There's always that 6th degree of separation. That's man versus mankind, but you don't want to dwell with mankind because they're the ones that's going to have you stuck here. Yes, because they can't ascend. They know they can't ascend, y'all. These are people, man. I'm telling you, these are the people that you like to follow. It's just crazy. Treason, misprison of treason, rebellion, or insurrection, seditious conspiracy, advocating the overthrow of government, crimes against humanity, and it all took for them to cheat just to, yeah, that's James Wood. That kind of do look like him. If I had to pick somebody to play him, see, the thing is, it's a multitude of things. It might be James Wood. It might be a whole damn autonomous bot one day. You know what I'm saying? He just pop out for certain scenes. But the AI bot, you know, it could take on majority of the load. You know what I'm saying? Because James Wood, he can't go out to these other nations and stuff. I'm pretty sure Biden already been shot a few times, allegedly. How many times they gotta shoot him? This damn bot, and he just get up. You know what I'm saying? He just get up, get right back up. They try to assassinate Biden, he just got right up. Why? Because he's not real. He all in. See, they ain't gonna send him over into Italy and all these other countries. You know, Scandinavian shit. They send the autonomous. Same thing with Trump. They already got autonomous to send, or he do it via brain computer interface or holographic technology. It's gonna get too dangerous for the average, you know what I'm saying, human being to show up in places. So you could do it from your damn couch. You could just beam me up, Scotty, and be there. It's just as good as you being there, but they trying to say that might be, you know, what do they call it? They call it something where they alter the videos and shit. You know what I'm saying? Deep fakes. Yeah, they call them deep fakes. So what is this? He said if Biden is a clone, clearly they have some work to do in the cloning department. This ain't nothing but a hyperbaric chamber. But you can remote view from this thing right here. It ain't necessarily, see, people just don't know there's multiple ways to clone. You can see, of course, you're going to have to send a draconian out there and you're going to have to remote review it from this thing. You're going to have to control it from this thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you in some damn, what is that movie called? Ready, Set, Player, Go or something like that. You got to have one of those. What is it? That's Jim Jones. We all drank the Kool-Aid at one point. Yeah, that's that Jim Jones. I think we might go into some video footage about something. Look what they're trying to do at Harvard, y'all. This is what they trying to do at Harvard. This is what they teaching at Harvard. All right. But y'all thought Harvard was a prestigious school. Maybe they are teaching people how it will happen. But it's already, this shit already happening, man. Elon Musk, already mentioned it. I'm like, damn, if Elon Musk say it, it must be true. Or they could be pulling that replacement theory shit too. Anthony Fauci caught burying black children in secret mass grave. Hold on, let me pull this up. Let me see that. Oh, I meant to show y'all that too. I meant to show y'all that.
So Robert F. Kennedy Jr., the HHS head, just brought back to light something I covered back in the 90s and early 2000s. And it was mainstream news back then that Fauci used the government in 12 different states to have the CPS and foster care mainly grab black people's kids and take them for medical experiments with lethal HIV drugs. And then he got caught burying a bunch of them in a mass grave in New York. And so I saw this video this morning, it reminded me of all this, and I covered it, and I showed some of the backstory on it, and I noticed I posted it on X, and like nobody cares. It's like we're numb to Fauci killing 30 million people with his poison shot, or with Obama cooking up the COVID strain in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. It's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So I've hammered this over the years. I brought it back up. See with the New York Times, Washington Post back at the time, and it's just crazy. He doesn't just torture beagles to death. People care about that. Take their larynxes out so they won't bark, and then put them in a bag with flesh-eating maggots to test and see if his technicians will commit crimes. So that's what that is, the litmus test. To write a passage. MS-13 does satanic rituals and kills kids to be in their group, and other mafias do other things. The globalists are pedophiles in their club, but
hey, you will never catch a black person even mentioning this stuff. Why? Because just like he said, it's just normal for these people just to do sick shit, and you wonder why. You go back in history and you be like, damn, man, that was mad, that was crazy what they did to them people. But at that point in time, shit, it was just normal business. You know what I'm saying? The paradigm was just normal. Like that. When they say, oh, they killed this many people, man, you hear that shit now, it don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. You see what I'm saying? Unless it's happening to you. And if it's happening to you, you're not gonna be able to experience it. You will be victim to it. You'll be dead and gone. And then here come the next generation come around saying, oh man, that was fucked up. No, that was just the way of life back. Nobody gave a fuck back then. Nobody cared. Everybody was damn near feeble-minded back then. So this is why Trump is executing this order. This shit's still in the play. Executive Order 13773, enforcing federal law with respect to transitional criminal organizations and preventing international trafficking. This is why it's been going on. It's been good. I meant to show y'all that picture, that Patton in that Trump video. General Patton reincarnated through Trump, and Trump reincarnated through General Patton. Past, present, future, y'all. But yeah, y'all see what's going on right here. They control this whole grid by the string theory. The string is the snake or the Medusa coils. All right, the tentacles, the phalanges. All they do is plug. All they are is plug-ins. I showed y'all the Man of Sin. This is the Pope Man of Sin. What's the difference between this picture and this picture? They both have been severed. They both have been impaled. Who is this? Best viewers on stream. That's off stream. What is that off of? Twitch? I don't know who that is. But yeah, let's get into it, family. Same concept. The Pope Man of Sin. is basically Neo in the Matrix he's being pierced, he's being hooked up to this system. But they not gonna tell you that. Only I'm gonna tell you this on this is the real church over here, family. That shit that y'all the shit that we see in these other churches, that's just basic knowledge. Just go get you over the top. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, because the thing is that knowledge can only take you so that knowledge can only teach you how to be a good person. It's not gonna teach you the nature of the simulation. You just be a good person in an NPC, and that's just enough to keep this thing running on autopilot. All right, let's continue.
This just comes out up in Canada. It's a giant story going back over the last 100 years. A lot of the Native Americans that got killed at the orphanages secretly buried. That's an ongoing giant scandal. But with Fauci in recent history, literally with mass graves caught, killing kids. It's like, who cares? Unbelievable. So I guess nobody cares about Fauci and the fact that Bill Gates and he and others are gearing up a new pandemic and bragging about it. And you're ready to come after everybody, all right? Or the fact that the guy's been involved in just so many other crimes against humanity. It's just wild. So where's the NAACP? Where's the liberals? Where's the black activist groups? They're control of the left, folks. So the real attacks on everybody, including black folks, can be covered up. It's beyond disgusting. And Fauci is Joseph Mengele 2.0 and needs to be bare minimum in a supermax prison for gain of function, all the rest of it. My God, it's cut and dry with the foster kids. It's totally sick. And if you don't care about it, you're endorsing him. Quite frankly, I'm freaked out.
See, ain't nobody gonna say nothing about that. Guess what? It'd be trending topics the next day. That's all it is. I told you, people's world based off trending topics. But you won't hear nothing about this shit. Mass graves, you know what I'm saying? Black children and shit. I'm pretty sure it just ain't black children. It's a mixture of kids that's being trafficked, but nobody cares at the end of the day. Nobody will say nothing. And like he said, when he posted that, his the video got bare minimum. Bare minimum. Look what Cash Patel said. I got everybody's Truth Social post. So you can't see, some of y'all put Elon Musk over Cash Patel because Cash Patel is Indian. Elon Musk got white skin. I seen that too. I seen the racism between Elon Musk and Cash Patel. Newsflash: Elon Musk cares about Elon Musk and his app. He wants to own the company that owns humanity. Don't believe me? He's now got his billionaire buddies at Commie Central World Economic Forum running Twitter. Yes. Truth over tweets. He actually said that, and guess what? People still go worship Elon Musk. I told you, you got to put him at 50%. You can't trust a damn cyborg. He did something good for Deutsche and all that. That's cool. The devil does that. The devil can do good and evil at the same time. As above, so below. But people don't know that because they wrapped up in religious politics. You think I'm gonna take an advice from a stupid dummy that hasn't even tapped into their own spirituality yet, but they want to come up on it? I tell you, I'll be battling with these type people, these hypocrites. They all hypocritical. They don't, because if you ask them to explain why you did that and how that came about, they won't be able to tell you. They'll be infected with the devil. They go give you something the devil go say. I told you we having dinner, and they might be real human beings. They just merged with this dude. They merged with Moloch. They can't really explain that. You see him explaining the answers over and over again. They based off this algorithm. Matter of fact, we pulled that up yesterday. I said, look, everybody think it's the left eye. That's part of this Black Eye Club. Everybody was saying, oh, it's the left eye. It's the left eye. And then I pulled up an evil motherfucker who got busted in the right eye, Mitt Romney. I pulled his picture up. Nobody said anything. Nobody's going to say anything when they're wrong. Nobody's going to apologize and say, oh shit, it ain't just the left eye. It could be the right eye too. And that's what me and this one lady was telling you stupid motherfuckers on my timeline arguing about. Man, come on, man. We just seen, like I said, man, people will see the truth and just say, scratch it, let's go with the algorithm. And I'll be like, are these people on my timeline really human? Sometimes I'll be scratching my head like, are these people really human? You don't see this dude with the black eye on the right eye? And you keep on saying it's only the left eye, and I post a picture of Mitt Romney with his eye blackened, and you say, oh man, I guess he ain't part of the club then. If that's the case, if we going on left and right eyes, I just don't understand, man. A lot of people are tricked, man. After this damn global currency, this Operation Sandman shit that's about to happen, I'm glad people go. I'm glad we don't have to deal with a lot of people at this point. You go to Walmart, and guess what? Ain't nobody gonna be in that bitch. You ain't gonna be bothered. You're gonna be like, damn, where's everybody at? Do you want to live in a world like that? Probably not. Or do you want to live in a world full of seeing different or being different? Which one you want to be in? Because God said his house got many man Zions. And what do those man Zions represent and personify? Many dimensions. Many man Zions. You have to die first to be in one of these man Zions or mansions, these many rooms or these many tombs. These are the tombs. You see the cords? This is going to be people. This is going to be most people right here hooked up to the sideboard, hooked up to this Borg, this Masonic beehive. And here go your Saturn. Every one of these is a Saturn. Every cell phone device, every TV is a Saturnalia device, a communication. We already gave you the outlook on that. The devil deals with communicating with his. How's he going to do that without the device grips, or who we call Santa Claus? Chronos, the god of time. Anyway, I think we pretty much really got into what we wanted to get into. Make sure you share and like the video. I will be on tonight. Back again. I will be on tonight. But enjoy the rest of your day. We'll do a Sunday night Bible study about the book of Revelations. And I'm out. All right, I'm out.